Hello everybody, welcome again to another HoNReplays.org tournament gamecast. Today, and right now, we have T7H versus PhB. Both teams playing completely solid HoN right now. I cannot explain how amazing of a game PhB just played against Team HoN. Basically made Team HoN look like they need to go back to playing Left 4 Dead because it was bad. It was really even in the early game, but the wretched hag that PhB played was phenomenal. Just phenomenal. And the way they were ganking, the way they put so much pressure on the Hellborn team, eventually the Hellborn team cracked. They were Legion, and HoN just couldn't do anything. And just hyper-aggression really turned into a victory there for them. As for T7H, I didn't get a chance to watch the game versus LAO. I heard it was also a phenomenal game, but I watched the two games before that, and they were just dominating. And the thing is they usually do dominate. T7H, in my opinion, third best team in the world, next to Czech 6 and 5. But the problem they run into is they always play Czech 6 in the quarterfinals, which is why their rating is so low. Nevertheless, LAO, third-seeded team, taken out hard by T7H. PhB, though, has one-up T7H in previous victories. Not only have they beaten HoN, but they knocked out Team 5. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, our favorite Tobacco and Angry Testy not going to be in the finals this week. So, Team 5, you know, the way PhB is playing, should not feel embarrassed to lose to them. They were just playing perfect HoN, essentially. And T7H, yet to be tested that I've seen. I heard the LAO game was a slugfest, and I'm really excited to see what they come out with here. T7H bringing in this new form of a Kraken. Look for him as a 5th pick, not only to stop pushes, but they have a new style that they play him, which enables him to have somewhat decent lane control. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just used Kraken and lane control in the same sentence. So, we'll go ahead and let's go over the bans here. We have for T7H, who has first pick, first ban, Kronos, Slither, and Demented Shaman. Kronos, of course, the anti-carry carry. By that, he steals agility and he just stuns you and just you know, he's just retardedly awesome. Slither, wards, most imbalanced skill in the game right now. Ult, slow, malleable. If you've listened to any of my other casts, Slither, first pick material. Even Czech 6 will tell you that. Next, Demented Shaman. Just wanted to get the babysitters out of there. For PhB, we have Blacksmith ban, Ophelia ban, Defiler ban. I don't agree necessarily with the Defiler ban. Ophelia, obviously, for the jungling and babysitting capability. And then Blacksmith, you know, huge stun, huge AoE magic reducing, or magic armor reducing, slow. It's a great ban, you know. As for Defiler, not a huge fan, but oh well. Now, here's something interesting. We do see first pick Hellbringer from Amingo. I wonder how they're going to use him. He is a great hero, but I don't know what they're going to play him with. So we will definitely have to see it here. Something that I was talking about in a previous game of T7H is they'll bait a Zephyr pick. And a lot of people are like, how do you bait a Zephyr pick? Well, you get a quick Corrupted Disciple, the Frost Sword. I forget what it's called. And it does a slow. And Corrupted Disciple with his huge move speed just kites Zephyr around over and over and over. And they did that, and it worked unbelievably well against a Zephyr that wasn't necessarily held down. Zephyr was farming extremely well, and Corrupted Disciple coming in with just perfect execution, picking off the Zephyr. PhB, though, noticing that the Demented Shaman ban was there, noticing that there's just no good babysitter for Zephyr, forcing a solo mid there for Zephyr if you plan on using him, electing not to pick him, and I really think that was a great, you know, non-pick by PhB. They did not fall for that bait. So T7H kind of losing the mind game here, although they do have Hellbringer, Magnus, and Plague Rider. Plague, everybody knows my style. If you haven't heard another cast, not a huge fan of them, but definitely good situationally. I'm sure they're going to run them with something solid, so we'll see how that plays out. But Magnus and Hellbringer, both really top-tier picks in my opinion. So we're going to see how they kind of use those guys, and their 4th, 5th tier is going to be huge. You're probably going to see Kraken here with Plague and Mag. Ooh, maybe not. Plague and babysit a carry, or are they going 5 early game? I do not know. But we do see a 3-4 Pharaoh Valkyrie from PhB. I wonder if this is more the style of strategy that they played against 5 in order to take him down, because I heard that there was a Pharaoh in that game. I'm not certain. But I've seen teams run Valk Pharaoh. Valk hits that arrow, Pharaoh runs up, Wall of Mummies, blows a mini stun, and it's pretty much a good game. So you're looking at Hellbringer Magnus in a lanes thanks to the 4-5 of Soul Stealer something. And you're probably going to see Kraken here. That would not surprise me, but I'm sure they're debating it. They have 30 seconds left. No need to pick before you really know what you want. They also might go Vindicator to shut down Swiftblade, but I don't know. There it is, Vindicator, Curse, shutting down the Swiftblade. The one problem that they're going to have is their normal Vindicator player, which is non-Vidius, is not there. Instead, they have Keto Fans, and I don't know how good he is. I've never really seen him play. So we'll see how that works. But we have a Swiftblade, but we also don't have a slow on Legion's side. So it'll be interesting to see if they just run Andromeda Swiftblade, Disciple Mid, and Pharaoh Valkyrie, or maybe some other form of lanes. I don't know. But both teams readying up extremely fast. They're ready to go. I believe this is semifinals. I mean, they want this game. Both teams, PhB and T7H, playing some of the best HoN of their careers. And I just can't wait to see how this game plays. I mean, like I said, I was blown away at the quality of play PhB threw in last time. I don't know why they're pinging right here. I don't know if you see those pings there, cameraman, but Orange was pinging there. Maybe they're going to 4-stack top. I don't know. I only see Swiftblade going bottom, and he is going bottom with Andromeda. Not the best pick, in my opinion. You know, they did 1-2 Corrupted Swift, which you got to be careful because D-Sham's out, Plague was picked. You don't have that great of a lane. You could run Glacius, but if they run anything Chain Stun aggressive, he's going to get just decimated in that lane. So, you know, here we're looking at Andromeda Swift, and against a Curse, Swift's not going to have a lot of mana. So, although Andromeda can spam her stun 3 times at the start, you know, probably 4 with natural regen, maybe even 5 with the clarity as well, Swift's not going to have much in the form of mana to spin. I mean, he's got 182 base with a 110 mana costing spell. Curse taking that away. Just not a good lane. I mean, you don't have a 600 range babysitter. You don't have a heal. You don't have anything. So I really think this Vindicator Magnus lane is going to shut it down. As they've been using Vindicator, shut Swiftblade lanes down. Check 6, of course, being the first team that I saw to do that. I believe he has Rocket scouting. Who has wards? Valk with wards. Where did he place the other one? I don't know. Amingo, they placed interesting wards. They did place one bottom river for PHB, and then that. And you know what? That's actually really awesome of them. That bottom ward for PHB is actually going to allow Swiftblade to farm a little bit easier. And wow, all sets of wards out for T7H. I was wondering, I'm like, why do I see all these weird wards? That's because there's 4 of them out for T7H. And it looks like a lot of damage being done to the Soul Stealer in mid early. Corrupted Disciple seeing the early regen top, using that, and now he's got a significant health advantage on the Soul Stealer. Also, if you'll notice, he went with the 3 branch into health potion build. You see that a lot in Dota, like a Solo Rexar mid, where he saves a lot of his money trying to get that quick bottle for the 2-minute rune, and he's going to be able to do it if you'll notice. Bloodlust bottom, I'm sorry, I already missed that. Swiftblade going down, but it did not matter. T7H got it, or the counter kill from Andromeda did not matter because Swiftblade went down. That means your carry, he's already under-leveled, he's under-farmed, and Andromeda completely out of mana, having the clarity up. And, you know, your carry for, what, a Vindicator? Sorry, not worth the trade. Magnus, though, having to back up, not wanting to get caught with a stun wave. But that blink is going to be huge on Mag, because the second Swift spins on him, he's just going to stun into the Andromeda. And then, after that, you have Vindicator at 600 range, so without a slow, you're not going to get to him. This Swiftblade lane just completely countered, in my opinion, and mid dominating. Going to have a quick bottle here for the 2-minute rune. Courier flying, bringing bottle to Corrupted Disciple. The reason I would have preferred 2 branches instead of 3 on him, though, is you get 3 in Dota for a quick mana battery as well. Well, I'm not a huge fan of that. And you know what, though? Soul Stealer beats him to the regen rune bottom. Unfortunate for PHB. But, you know, Soul Stealer, he knew he needs to control those runes, and he's going to do the best he can. What's his goal at? He's at 403. He's going to have that bottle